All right, I'm back. We got ourselves a Mojito here. We actually got some Appleton Estate Jamaican rum. I think this is the signature Jamaican rum. And so Jamaican rum, if you don't know, it has a little bit of like a funky twang to it. So it's not your normal white rum, claro or whatever, silver. It's has a little color to it, has a little twang to it, a little bit more body. And then of course lime, mint leaf, simple sugar, club soda, and some crushed ice. It still has, good lime, zing, citrus flavor. It still has a nice mint aroma coming off of it, but there's more body to it than a normal Mojito, and that twang. It's new. Well, it's new to me. It's kind of different, but I still like it. Kind of hard to describe. Funk is a good word for it because it's almost like a farmhouse ale or something. Talking beer here. It has like a little bit of a funky nature to it. It's real good though. All right. New to the den, we're using Elysian soaps, shaved ice. You can see the ingredients there. You can see the dent-free top cap. This is a golden tin, so it actually arrived to me in really good condition. It was packaged very well, but there was one ding. Even with the bubble wrap, even with the peanuts, there was one single ding. I am not a crybaby bitch. I do not care about dings in my tins. I do not care about soaps in tins. I take care of my shit. I haven't had one single tin rust on me yet. I'm a bowl latherer, so my tins don't rust. I don't care about dings. It just gives it character. It kind of ages along with me as a shaver. So I don't care about that sort of stuff. Anyhow, this here is a beef tallow soap. We got distilled water, coconut oil, shea butter, beef tallow, stearic acid, glycerin, castor oil, kale and clay, xanthan gum, tussa silk fragrance, and essential oils. So we got some notable quality ingredients in there. Looks like we got a bubble under the sticker. Not a fan of that, Elysian. Gotta do better. Let's take a look at this soap. All right, so there's the soap. It is firm, but not so firm you can't push into it with a bit of pressure. So kind of on the firm crope type spectrum. It had like a little kind of eggnog color to it. I have it whipped up already in my Thirsty Badger shave bowl, a beautiful bowl, product out of Canada. They just had a drop recently, some killer looking pieces in there. We're also going to be using my Viking soaps and cosmetics and brushes. This is I believe it's olive wood with a yellow top. Beautiful brush. I could not believe that this one was being discounted because he couldn't sell it. I just couldn't believe it. Beautiful, beautiful piece with a custom hand-tied executive badger knot from Strike Gold Shave on top. Very luxurious. Very, very nice knot. So let's go ahead and wet the face and get right into this. We're not going to add additional menthol today because this is my first impressions of the product and I want to see how it is a la carte. But there is something special about today's shave. Aside from having a brand new product in the den, I was tagged by J-Mac, Justin McIntyre, or more famously known as the Red Island Shaver on YouTube, Instagram, member of the Canadian Mafia. I was tagged by my brother J-Mac to do this tag video. It is a double with the grain tag. So you're doing 2 passes, both of them with the grain, and you got to answer 3 questions, I believe. It is, was the shave close? Was it comfortable? And one more that I forgot. And I didn't write it down. But we are going to go through the shave, and hopefully I remember along the way. But I believe this one was originally started not by a YouTuber, but by a subscriber of a YouTuber. And I did not catch I don't remember the subscriber's name. I don't think he's a subscriber of mine, but he's a subscriber of Friendship Shaving. Now, I haven't watched Friendship Shaving in quite a while, admittedly. But I was a frequent watcher of Friendship Shaving a while back. I just got too busy. Shit is what it is. Anyways, so check out J-Mac. Check out Friendship Shaving. So that was where I think the YouTube origin was Friendship Shaving. And they're basically just asking how good of a shave can you get with 2 with the grain passes. Seems easy enough. I don't have like high hopes for a BBS. I have 2 days growth right now, which admittedly isn't like a ton of growth, but I have 2 days growth, so we will see what we can do, and hopefully I don't forget. Hopefully I don't start going against the grain or something foolish like that. So 2 with the grain passes. Now, let's flip-flop back to the soap. The soap was $22. It was 4 ounces. It is a tallow soap. And the scent notes are corn mint. I've never heard of corn mint, but corn mint, peppermint, narrow leaf eucalyptus, heliotrope, and candied lemongrass. So interesting scent notes there. All kind of on the crisp, sweeter, kind of citrusy with the lemongrass. Heliotrope as well, a little bit floral wild. But yeah, and it is actually a nice scent. And the reason I chose a mojito as my drink was because they have the little shaved ice cocktail right there with the mint, and the like lime wheel. So that's why I chose a mojito. Oh damn, full mint leaf came through. Give that to the puppy down there. All right, let's do it with the grain. So yeah, the scent on this one, it isn't like, it actually isn't overboard mint. It's blended nicely. And I think when it comes to like summertime cocktails or summertime sweets, treats, I think they did a pretty good job emulating that with this scent. Just kind of like a blind nose test. I was able to kind of pick up the vibes that they were going for pretty easily. I would say it's right around medium scent strength. Not necessarily bold and banging, but it's there. It's definitely not hard to smell. So that's a good thing. That's something when I judge scent strength very harshly, and it's one of the biggest places a new artisan can make me lose interest. It's one of my biggest pet peeves on wet shaving. I'm not buying scented shave soap for it to show up and barely have any scent. That's just me. I mean, I would rather you take some ingredients out of the performance department to save money for more fragrance oil. Now, selfishly, I'm not someone who gets a lot of frag burn. I've got it before in the past, but I'm not prone to frag burns. So, the same way that people who get frag burns want lower scent strength so that they don't get burned, and they're selfish in their wants, is the same way that I'm selfish in wanting more scent strength for my wants. So it is what it is. Can't please everybody. All right. First pass went great. I didn't even. How rude of me. This beauty right here, bright yellow handle. This is the Schick Easy Rider razor right here. So this is a Schick Injector. Now I think everybody who did this challenge before me, at least the ones that I saw, they were using DE razors. I don't know if that was one of the requirements, but if so, I went left. My favorite razor type across the whole spectrum are Schick Injectors. I just love them. I love how nimble they are. Some of them have shorter handles, some of them have longer handles. I thought I wouldn't like long handles, but turns out I actually don't mind them at all. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. It was all in my head, if you will. I thought I wasn't going to like them, but I actually love them. As a matter of fact, my favorite razor in my whole collection, the Schick Golden 500 Injector razor, or in other words, also known as the Schick Goat 500, greatest of all time. So yeah. So pass one went great. I went with the grain pass one. So far, I'm doing everything like I would on a normal shave. But I gotta remember, pass two, don't do any don't do any across the grain action. Don't do any against the grain action. I gotta remember, we're doing another with the grain pass. Now, shaved ice, as the name implies, this one is supposed to be a cooling soap. And if you'll notice on the ingredients list, there is no menthol. But menthol is naturally derived from peppermint, if I am not mistaken. And so there is still a bit of a cooling effect to this, but it's very light. This is what I would consider a beginner's chill, beginner menthol. This is what I would consider, like not scary menthol, not eye squinting menthol. This is very much beginners. It's just like a chef's kiss, like just the slightest fresh cooling, just the slightest, ever so slight, like one of the lowest menthol feels I've ever felt in a shave soap. So if that gives you any inclination, there's nothing to be scared of if you are a menthol hater. If you are a menthol hater, you should be stoned to death. Or I should say iced to death. I am the menthol maestro. I love my menthol. Alright, with the grain for a second time. So, since this is a tag video, I am unaware who all has been tagged other than the people who were tagged from J-Mac's video, as well as the few other guys that I saw do the tag as well. So I'm gonna go with a few that I don't think have been tagged. So I'm gonna do Carlitos shaves. If you haven't seen Carlitos shaves, he was on a roll for a while. on YouTube. He kind of came out the gate swinging, and I got to know Carlitos, and became a good friend in this wet shaving community of mine. But life got a little bit busy, and his YouTube channel got put on pause. But he recently came back. Again, no, with the grain. He recently came back, and he is at it again. And I will say, he is just as much of a rock star wet shaver as he was the first time around. He is killing it. I've been seeing him pop up in many community functions like Instagram lives and making Instagram posts and stories and Facebook. I mean, he is back. So please give my friend Carlitos Shaves a view. If you like what you see, give him a subscribe. And just check him out. Real cool guy. Now, the other one. Not a YouTuber yet. But he is a powerhouse on the Instagram lives. He just recently passed 365 consecutive days of Instagram live shaves. He didn't miss a day. And he has become a friend of mine as well. I've been watching his stuff. He is a subscriber of mine. A really cool dude, really chill dude. He's got a good head on his shoulders. A real unique style, like unique to him. And just real nice guy. And that, of course, is Seth Wright, or other words known as the Jesus of vegans. I had to give him the side eye. I always give him the side eye when I see him out and about in Instagram lives and wet shaving community functions. I always give him the side eye emoji. All right. So those are the two that I'm tagging. Obviously, Seth can do it on Instagram, Carlitos. You could do it on your YouTube channel. Please check both of those guys out. I'll link them down in the description of the video, or I'll at least put it there so you guys can type it in the search bar and find them yourselves. But let's go ahead and get this lather off the face. We had a very smooth double with the grain shave. Let's go ahead and rinse off with some cold water here. Now, I didn't go super into detail about the performance of the shave soap, but as you can see, I was pretty much on cruise control. It had all the elements that it needed to have for me to get a good shave. Obviously, I didn't go against the grain, and I would like to see, I would like to get a shave in with it very soon where I can feel the against the grain action. But with two with the grain passes, I had all the slickness I would ever need. I will say, I didn't get the densest, most luxurious lather out of this one. I did load heavy, and I did take my time with it, but it wasn't exactly the most luxurious shave soap I've ever used. But that being said, it had all the slickness I needed, and slickness to me is pretty much the one and only thing that a shave soap needs to accomplish performance-wise. I don't need density, I just want it. I want density because it feels luxurious and it adds a little something to the experience. It does something to the mind when you can feel that lather has some weight to it. But this is just the first run with it. I'm gonna keep continuing to use it in the near future and clock in some more hours with it, and hopefully I crack the code and maybe I'll eke out a little bit more performance out of it. We're going to go ahead and start this aftershave program with Jenever, or Jenever, but I think it's Jenever. This is, where is it? Purely Skinful Handmade Essentials out of Canada, and this is also kind of a sparkling drink kind of scent. It says a refreshing yet robust fusion of gin, zesty citrus, fizzy tonic intertwined with radiant lilac and violent blossoms. Violet, not violent blossoms. Violent blossoms would be more like the fly trap. And soft woods and musk. So this is a witch hazel based aftershave splash, and it is actually my favorite aftershave product. So quality restrictor on top there. Got kind of a milky consistency to it. So as I apply this aftershave, I'm going to go ahead and give my skin a feel around. Now, going against the grain with my fingertips, I definitely still feel hair. So, and then on the neck, I could feel it on the neck even when I was doing that initial rinse off. I can feel a ton on the neck. Not going against the grain is definitely, for me anyways, you know, it might look like I'm barely shaving anything or not shaving at all to some of the haters out there. Again, the haters need to be stoned to death or iced to death. But I'm definitely shaving, and I can feel a ton of growth. So question number 1, was it a close shave? No. Was it a comfortable shave? Yeah, I'm doing 2 with the grain passes. The with the grain pass is the easiest, least chance for nicks, least chance for cuts, least chance for razor burn. You know, like 2 with the grain passes. Yeah, it was smooth. Definitely smooth. Was it close? No, not close. I don't remember what the third question was. Even throughout the 20-minute shave, I cannot remember what the third question was. Sorry and shit. But would I do this again? No. The very least, I would do a across the grain. My normal technique is 1 with the grain, 1 against the grain. I'm also going to throw a little bit on of Matti Lindholm Shaving Supplies Aftershave Balm, and this is called DK's Artic Freeze, product out of Sweden. Thank you, Matti, for this tribute aftershave. Go ahead and get some of that on there. This is just a simple, bright, realistic lemon scent. So 1 note, but very well done lemon scent. And it also has a nice kick of menthol in there as well. Very nice aftershave indeed. Alright, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Had a decent shave. And I enjoyed my first run with Elysian products. So please go check out Carlitos and the Jesus of Vegans and the Red Island Shaver, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Cheers.